programs which were launched during one academic session. I am happy to share with all of you that Ministry of Education has recently entrusted us to act as central nodal agency for NMEICT project third phase only a week back, through which all the activities under NMEICT that will be coordinated by the Indira Gandhi National Open University. On 21st of this month, we were also being recognized to have a center, that is Ambedkar Center for Excellence, for which an MOU was signed in the presence of the Honorable Minister of Social Justice in Varanasi on 21st of this month. This will be the first of its kind wherein the SC and ST students, for them the coaching activities, they are being performed by an open university by using the blended mode. We are also the national coordinator of the SWAYAM since 2016, and we are also the national coordinator of SWAYAM Prabha since 2017. Under SWAYAM, this year we could add 49 new courses, while in SWAYAM Prabha we are having the 4 channels with us, and these 4 channels, they are extensively being used to support our teaching learning activities. The most important accomplishment for this Open University is it was ranked number 1 in Atal ranking of institutions for innovation in 2021 by the Ministry of Education amongst all the central universities and all the institutions of national importance. We are having 750 teachers and academics. Teachers, their headquarters, and the academics, they are spread all over in the regional centers. We do have our alumni network. It is the strongest alumni network, and in this year we had a dynamic alumni portal. We have put it on the Samarth portal. During the last 37 years, the number of students passed out from this prestigious university is 39 lakhs. And we are trying to rope in all these 39 lakh learners as our alumni. And if you add the present strength of 35 lakhs plus this 39 lakhs, the total number of learners present as well as our alumni, it comes to around 74 lakhs. So this is a big number of IGNOU family. And that is why it is called as the world's biggest university in terms of student strength. 48% women learners are there, 49% rural, and 2% tribal. All our degrees, they were put in the National Academic Depository from 20th Convocation till this date. These degrees are around 25 lakhs. They are available on this NAT portal. Every year we are publishing 50.54 lakh blocks for 1825 courses, which are being distributed amongst the 13 lakh learners who are studying these programs under ODL mode. For our 56 regional centers, 10 regional centers, they are having their own permanent building. And the construction process, it was started for the remaining 10 regional center buildings. We do have a plan to make these 25 regional centers, they will become the spokes for programs all over the country. Provide the learner support services to the online learners. Because educational institutions conduct of online examination is a difficult task. But we could move ahead, and after every gap which we could get, we could hold our examinations regularly and also declare the results within the time schedule. Recently, we do have an offer to have become the knowledge partner from Capacity Building Commission, ministry which is looking into the capacity building initiatives all over the country. With respect to NEP implementation, IGNOU has established NEP cell. It has also developed its own institutional development plan, which is duly approved by almost all the statutory bodies of the university. We are also providing multidisciplinary and holistic education, for which we prepared a draft document for implementation of 4-year UG and 1-year PG, along with making our own undergraduate programs skill-oriented. Plus, we are also adding Indian languages as one of the components to strengthen the base of this undergraduate education. So skills, Indian languages, environmental issues, and the basic elective courses, all these, they are being integrated in our holistic system of education. Ability enhancement courses, discipline-specific elective courses, they all are added to it. Multiple entry and exit, 23 programs at PG level. Out of that, 22 there are PG level, for which we have put this exit option also after 1 year. We were registered under the ABC portal of the UGC, and the course-wise registration and certification scheme, again it is a unique thing, because as the Swayam portal is there for the digital programs, we are also opening this window to have the option for the learners to go for the registration for each of these courses. Instead of going for the programs, the learners can themselves register for any of these courses. And during the last, and we are also certifying it, this is going to facilitate the credit transfer, as well as it will also strengthen the multidisciplinary focus of higher education. If a student of BCom wants to study Hindi or political science, he can register for a course in that course-based registration system, and those credits that can be transferred to make that program multidisciplinary also. Internationally, since our journey started 15 years back, 80,000 learners, they were registered with us. And during the last 1 year, 4,000 learners, they were registered for these international operations. We are having 3 channels for the purpose. One is through Guyana, the country of Guyana, for which Honorable Minister himself has taken the initiative to push that proposal. More than 1,000 learners, they are being added through that. We are having 23 study centers, and through these 23 study centers, we are getting around 1,500 students. So, and again, we are also trying to reach to African countries through Vidya Bharati. That is again Ministry of External Affairs proposition. The cumulative enrollment, as I have told you, it is around 4,000. University is also using its own LMS platform to offer 26 programs to around 1,000 students registered under the Government of Guyana Scholarship Scheme. 9 regional centers and 167 learner support centers, they are in the northeastern region. 340 learner support centers, they are specifically for disadvantaged groups. And we are also having 163 centers for the jail inmates, for which the university has got a philosophy that these liabilities that be converted into the national assets, and therefore providing higher education without charging any fees. We are supporting this endeavor also. OBC 23%, SC 16%, ST 8%. That is the breakup of our learners. We have also offered fee waiver scheme, wherein more than 1.5 lakh learners, they are registered for the purpose. We do not charge any fees, and with the specified limit of the ministry, and this scheme is offered only to BA, BSc and BCom. Even then, the large number of learners, they are coming to us because our concern is to reach the unreached and to provide support to the socially disadvantaged groups of the society. IGNOU is also having an exclusive institute, staff training and research in distance education for training of faculty. STRIDE has been entrusted with the task of training 15 lakh faculty members in HE on NEP implementation plan, which Honorable Minister has entrusted this work, and this we are going to launch within a month or so. Already preparatory work is already completed, and we are moving ahead in this direction. All our programs of the STRIDE, they are being recognized by the UGC also. We are also the knowledge partner to the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship in the implementation of skill acquisition and knowledge awareness for livelihood promotion. With the help of 500 master trainers, they will be the district magistrates and the chiefs of each district. For them, the IGNOU is going to provide the training facilities, and this project is costing around 10 crores or so. And Honorable Minister, he has sanctioned this project to us when he joined in the beginning itself, in the month of August itself. Skill enhancement courses in different Indian culture and arts aspects are also offered to the learners at undergraduate level. We are promoting Indian languages, and the most important initiative is that from January 6, 2022, Swayamprabha channels, they are being used to teach the undergraduate subjects in social sciences in mother tongue. Sociology is being taught in Malayalam, Telugu, Tamil, Punjabi, Odia, through the regional centers and with these channels which are available to us. And by this date, around 800 sessions we have conducted during the last 3 months. And every discipline, every language, for which around 70 lectures they have been delivered, meeting specifically the requirements of those basic social science subjects which are very, very popular. And recently we have also tried to add the interactive sessions for the purpose, so that the queries can be raised and those queries they can be answered by the experts. We are also having a digital reservoir, IGNOU, and this IGNOU, for which the material is also put in e-content app. And this e-content app, it is being downloaded by the learners. All the course material of IGNOU in soft copy. That is available in the soft copy, and 17 lakh learners, they have already downloaded it. IGNOU, I have told you that more than 93 lakh users are there. And 17.6 crore page views, they are being seen in this IGNOU, which includes all the course materials, all the videos, and all the available resources, academic resources. This is going to strengthen the base of our online education in due course of time. 34 new online programs they are being put on offer through our own learning management system. During this year itself, we have added 18 new online programs. They include MBA, MCA, BCA, MA Rural Development, etc. We have added 49 new SWAYAM courses, and total SWAYAM courses are 151. And till date, around 10 lakh students, they were enrolled for these SWAYAM courses. And during the last year itself, 4 lakh new learners, they were added. We are also having Electronic Media and Production Center, through which we are having the oldest channel, Gyan Darshan channel. And this channel is extensively being used by the learners. During this COVID-19, most of the states in the country, they have used this Gyan Darshan channel to supplement their educational requirements in higher education. We are also having a mechanism, a specific mechanism to reach to the learners, that is web-enabled academic support. And this portal, it is for each program. And by this date, 35 programs for which we are having this web-enabled academic support, wherein the teacher and the learners, they interact, and through only that portal, they are getting all the related information, material, admissions, assignments, everything, and the direct interaction with the concerned faculty also. It is the first open university in the country to launch a podcast series based on the motto Freedom to Learn. As on date, 1.7 lakh user visits and 2.17 lakh page views are also available. As I have already told you that we are having the alumni portal, and alumni registration is already there. During the last 7 months or so, we could have 33,000 new alumni registered for this. Samarth platform, again, it is being provided to us by the ministry. And this support has given us a lot of impetus. Our admission portal is now running smoothly. Our recruitment portal is also running smoothly. Our alumni portal is giving us a lot of support. And lastly and most important thing is our payroll is now being monitored through SWAYAM. So all our employees now, they are using this, the payroll system of this Samarth portal. We are using extensively our social media. And social media, we are having more than 80,000 followers. And on Twitter, we are also having 86,000 followers, which is the largest number among the universities in the country. Startup series included launched by National Center for Innovation in Distance Education. So far, 36 Facebook sessions they have been conducted. We have also started using online paper delivery system, lot of saving in terms of the paper. 2/3 of the courses for which no printing of the paper is being done at the headquarter level. Delivery, it is being done through online, and the concerned examination centers, they only download those papers. Similarly, as I already told you, that we are also offering 15% concession for the use of the soft copy of the materials. That is an optional fee to the extent of 15% is being not collected. It is being given discount. So far, 7 lakh learners, they have used this facility during the last 2 years. And 6 crore pages, they have been saved because of this particular initiative. And this is an environment-friendly gesture also. One specific course to which I must narrate before all of you, that is PG Diploma in Animal Welfare. Only 1 year back, this program was launched, and Animal Welfare Board of the India Ministry of Fisheries, they recognized it. They wrote letter to all the states to study their employees, to study their officers, this particular course, and that is why the number for these courses that is continuously increasing. We are also providing educational opportunities for disabled students. We are having a separate center for that. 7,000 disabled students, they are enrolled in 2022. 12 special learner support centers, they are being established to support this initiative. We are also having the extension activities in terms of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. We are also developing a course which is to be started from July 22. We are also holding the regular sessions, the lecture sessions on Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, 75 years of independence. On the 50th lecture occasion, Honorable Governor of Kerala, he was present over here and delivered his lecture. Our target is to make it 75. Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, we are also actively associated through our regional centers also. Lots of activities are there. I have narrated a few. The guidance and motivation of Sri Dharmendra Pradhanji, Honorable Minister of Education, has set a pace for all of us to learn, to experiment, to implement, and to move forward. On behalf of the IGNOU fraternity, let me express our gratitude once again to our chief guest, Sri Dharmendra Pradhanji, for accepting our invitation to grace this momentous occasion and inspire us. I once again express my gratitude to the distinguished guests at 32 regional centers across the country for inspiring, motivating, and encouraging IGNOU fraternity, including learners and alumni. At the end, I once again congratulate all our graduating students and wish them a healthy, successful, and blessed life. Jai Hind. Let all the successful candidates for the award of degree and diplomas be presented.
Sir, I present to you 32,402 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Humanities for award of degrees, diplomas. I request that degrees, diplomas be awarded.
Sir, I present to you 1,22,765 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Social Sciences for the award of degrees, diplomas. I request that degrees, diplomas be awarded to them.
Sir, I present to you 5,237 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Sciences for the award of degrees and diplomas. I request that degrees and diplomas be awarded to them, sir.
Sir, I present to you 9,733 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Education for the award of degrees, diplomas. I request that degrees, diplomas be awarded to them.
Sir, I present you 26,588 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Continuing Education for the award of degrees and diplomas. I request that degrees, diplomas be awarded to them.
Sir, I present to you 52,474 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Management Studies for the award of degree, diplomas. I request you that the degrees, diplomas be awarded to them.
Sir,
I present to you 818 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Health Sciences for the award of degrees, diplomas. I request that degrees, diplomas be awarded to them.
Sir, I present to you 5,536 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Computers and Information Sciences for the award of degrees and diplomas. I request that degrees and diplomas be awarded to them.
Sir, I present to you 299 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Agriculture for the award of diplomas. I request that diplomas be awarded to them.
Sir, I present to you 301 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Law for the award of diplomas. I request the diplomas be awarded to them.
Sir, I present to you 253 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Gender and Development Studies for the award of degrees, diplomas. I request that degrees, diplomas be awarded to them.
Sir, I present to you 271 candidates in person, in absentia, from School of Journalism and New Media Studies for the award of degrees and diplomas. I request that degrees and diplomas be awarded to them.
Sir, I present to you 3,571 candidates in person and in absentia from the School of Social Work for the award of degrees, diplomas. Sir, I request that degrees, diplomas be awarded to them.
Sir, I present to you 11,155 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Tourism and Hospitality Services Management for the award of degrees, diplomas. I request that degrees, diplomas be awarded to them.
महोदय, डिग्री डिप्लोमा प्रदान करने के लिए अनुवाद अध्ययन और प्रशिक्षण विद्यापीठ के 2260 विद्यार्थी व्यक्तिगत और अनुपस्थित रूप में आपके समक्ष प्रस्तुत हैं। मैं अनुरोध करता हूं कि उन्हें डिग्री डिप्लोमा प्रदान किए जाएं।
Sir, I request to you 3,099 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Interdisciplinary and Transdisciplinary Studies for the award of degree, diplomas. I request that degrees, diplomas be awarded to them.
महोदय, डिग्री डिप्लोमा प्रदान करने के लिए व्यावसायिक शिक्षा और प्रशिक्षण विद्यापीठ के 232 विद्यार्थी व्यक्तिगत और अनुपस्थित रूप में आपके समक्ष प्रस्तुत हैं। मैं अनुरोध करता हूं कि उन्हें डिग्री डिप्लोमा प्रदान किया जाए।
Sir, I present to you 1,117 candidates in person and in absentia from the School of Extension and Development Studies for the award of degrees and diploma. I request that degrees and diplomas be awarded to them.
Sir, I present to you 12 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Foreign Languages for the award of degrees, diplomas. I request that degrees, diplomas be awarded to them.
Sir, I present to you 5 candidates in person and in absentia from School of Performing and Visual Arts
for the award of degree diplomas. I request that degrees diplomas be awarded to them.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of Indira Gandhi National Open University, I award you the degree, diploma, and charge you to be worthy of the qualifications that you have earned. It's a momentous occasion for us also, and I am announcing it with great pleasure that IGNOU for the first time is distributing blockchain-based digital degrees and certificates to students who have registered for the 35th convocation along with physical certificates and degrees. The digital degrees are digitally designed, cannot be tampered, globally verifiable, and available on the personal wallet of the students in one click. In one click, digital degrees and certificates will be distributed to 60,570 graduating students who have registered for the convocation. To receive these degrees and certificates, the students can either go to the digital certificate site, for which the link is provided, or on the IGNOU website, or download the INSEE Wallet app from either the Google Play Store or Apple App Store. We are grateful to the Director of IIT Kanpur and his team for all the support in the major initiative in achieving this milestone. I now request the Honorable Minister Shri Dharmendra Pradhan Ji to remotely launch the transmission of this blockchain-based digital degrees and certificates.
I now request the Honorable Minister to award the gold medals and cash awards to eligible candidates. Sir, I present to you the recipients of the gold medals in person. I invite the awardees to come on the dais one by one as their names are announced. Ms. Amarpreet Kaur, Master of Arts, Development Studies. Ms. Antara Sinha Gangopadhyay, Master of Arts in Psychology, and Professor G. Ram Reddy Memorial Gold Medal for the highest aggregate marks in the Master's Degree Program in Social Sciences subjects. Ms. Raisam Eyankata Lakshmi Tapaswini, Master of Arts, Rural Development. Ms. Aishwarya Lakshmi, Master of Computer Applications, and SEMPA Cash Award of Rs 25,000 for the Best Female Student in program related to Information and Communication Technology. Ms. Kanchan Lata Srivastav, Master of Arts, English. ये कौन सा है? Ms. Kaushiki Dubey, Master of Science, Hospitality Administration. Mr. Santosh Singh Badhodia, Master of Library and Information Science. Ms. Shermi Salim, Master of Social Work Counseling, and His Holiness the Dalai Lama Cash Award of Rs 10,000 for the Gold Medalist in Master of Social Work Counseling. Ms. Priyanka Dahiya, Master of Business Administration. Mr. Aditya Kumar, Bachelor of Arts. Ms. Tania Raju, Bachelor of Business Administration in Retailing. Ms. Shalu Talsiam, Bachelor of Computer Application. Ms. Nishtha Gaur, Bachelor of Education. Ms. Arushi Garg, Bachelor of Science, Hospitality and Hotel Administration. Mr. Anurag Tripathi, Bachelor of Science. Mr. Naresh Kumar, Bachelor of Social Work, and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Cash Award of Rs 10,000 for the gold medalist in Bachelor of Social Work. Mr. Rohin Savarwal, Bachelor of Arts, Tourism Studies. Mr. Nonigopal Shet, Ahimsa Trust Gold Medal for the topper in Postgraduate Diploma in Animal Welfare. Ms. Sharma Asmita Rajkumar, Professor R.K. Gover Cash Award of Rs 5,000 for the differently able student in Master of Commerce. Thank you, sir.
I request the Honorable Minister to award the MPhil and PhD degrees to eligible candidates. Sir, I present to you candidates in person for the award of MPhil PhD degrees. I now request the awardees to come to the dais as their names are announced. School of Humanities, Ms. Gayatri Kanwar, Doctor of Philosophy in English. Mr. Buddhi Ram, PhD in Hindi. Ms. Kaushambi Dikshit, PhD in English. Mr. Surendra Kumar Rohila, PhD in English. Ms. Garima Singh, PhD Hindi. Ms. Mamta, PhD in Hindi. Mr. Santosh Kumar, PhD in Hindi. Mr. Manish Chandra Shukla, PhD in Hindi. Mr. Pavan Kumar, PhD in Hindi. School of Social Sciences, Ms. Rinki Sharma, MPhil in Economics. Ms. Sunanda Das, MPhil Sociology. Mr. Sumit Goel, PhD Economics. Mrs. Sumit Goel. Mr. Pankaj Lakheda, PhD Political Science. Mr. Vivek Mohan, PhD History. Mr. Rajiv Kumar, PhD in History. Mr. Nihal Alam, PhD in Library and Information Science. Mr. Sushant Kumar Panigrahi, PhD in Library and Information Science. Mr. Nitin Paliwal, PhD in Library and Information Science. Ms. Pratibha Madan, PhD in Economics. Ms. Sandhya Varshne, PhD in Economics. Mr. Karan Sabharwal, PhD in Economics. Mr. Umesh Kumar, PhD in Anthropology. Mr. Biswajit Devnath, PhD in Public Administration. Mr. Vikas Singh, PhD in Library and Information Science. Thank you, sir.
I present to you candidates for the award of MPhil and PhD and request you to award the degree to the eligible candidates. School of Education, Sri Chandrasekhar Yadav, MPhil Distance Education. Mrs. Rehana Tahsin, PhD in Education. Birendra Kumar, PhD in Education. School of Sciences, Mr. Nayan Das, MPhil in Geography. Richa Jain, PhD in Physics.
हेलो गाइस, कैसे हो आप लोग? आप सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। ओके, और जैसा कि आप अभी देख रहे थे कि इग्नू का 31 यानी 35वां कन्वोकेशन, 31 कन्वोकेशन यानी 35वां दीक्षांत समारोह था। जी हाँ, और यहाँ पर बहुत सारे जो है सर्टिफिकेट और डिप्लोमास डिग्री जो है उनके लिए दिए जाते हैं यहाँ पर। ठीक है, ओके। तो ये बहुत लंबी प्रोसेस होती है जो कि चलती रहती है, 2 से 3 घंटे भी इसमें लगते हैं, ज़्यादा टाइम इसमें लगता है। तो इसको हम सेशन को यहीं पे एंड करते हैं, बिकॉज आज आपके लिए जो है हमें आपके जो लेक्चर वीडियो है वो लेके आना है। ठीक है, ओके। तो सबसे पहले कांग्रेचुलेशन उन सभी के लिए जिन्होंने अब जो गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट हैं, और सीधी सी बात है गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट कौन होते हैं हमें बताने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, आपको पता ही है। तो आप भी बन सकते हैं यदि आप अच्छे से पढ़ें। और ये जो गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट होते हैं ना, वो एग्ज़ाम के टाइम में, एग्ज़ाम के 1-2 महीने पहले नहीं पढ़ते हैं, इनको साल भर पढ़ना पड़ता है, और तब जाके ये इस आज जो इस मुकाम पे खड़े हैं ना, कि आज उनको पूरा वर्ल्ड, दुनिया, पूरा जो दुनिया, पूरी दुनिया जो वर्ल्ड है, देश ही नहीं पूरा वर्ल्ड उनको देख रहा है, क्योंकि इग्नू जो है वो आपके फॉरेन में भी है, सिर्फ एक नेशनल नहीं, इंटरनेशनल यूनिवर्सिटी ये है एक। ठीक है ना, तो आज पूरा जो दुनिया है, पूरी दुनिया, पूरा वर्ल्ड है उनको देख रहा है, तो समझ सकते हैं कितना इंपॉर्टेंट मोमेंट उनके लिए है। तो चलिए, आप लोग के भी एग्जाम जून में होंगे, तो कुछ लेक्चर वीडियो आप लोग के लिए लेके आए, इसीलिए इस सेशन को यहीं पे मैं एंड करना चाहूंगी। ठीक है, बाकी यदि आप इसको फुल देखना चाहते हैं तो आप ज्ञान कोर्स पे जा करके, यूट्यूब पे भी कहीं ना कहीं होगा, आप जब इग्नू की वेबसाइट पे यहाँ पे आइएगा तो ये देखिए यहाँ पे लिंक दिया, यहाँ से जब आप जाइएगा तो फेसबुक पे और यूट्यूब पे और ज्ञान कोर्स पे भी आपको ये मिल जाएगा, तो वहां से आप इसको क्या करिएगा, आप देख लीजिएगा, वॉच कर लीजिएगा। ठीक है ना, तो चलिए आज के लिए इतना काफी है, और कुछ लेक्चर वीडियो आपके लिए लेके आते हैं, तो टेक केयर, बाय।